everyone, Vincenzo Calla here with VCalla Productions. Today I'm standing here with Dr. Dwivedi. He is part of the Canada-India Global Forum. He's visiting from Montreal for the OFIC's Festival of Vaisakh festival here on the Hill. Dr. Dwivedi, what is this festival mean to you today?
So Vaisakh, which is the name, is celebrated as the Festival of Spring. It's a harvest festival. It's celebrated all over India. So the name Vaisakh is given mostly in Punjab and North India. It's known by Pihu, Puthanandu, and other names in different provinces and states of India.
Okay, that's really interesting, and that's what we talked about with Mr. Bipari.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to ask you now. We were talking about the Canada-India Global Forum that you're part of.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a bit about the work that you do there and what the mission
Sure.
there is.
So our mission is to provide help to Canadians and people in India to improve the economic and political between these two countries. As you know, there have been sticking points for instance, in the free trade deal. There are sticking points on political issues. So our mission is to improve those sticking points. And we have chapters in Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver. So we're a national Indo-Canadian group, and that's our task.
Well, that's really interesting, and it's sort of something I've been focusing on now. You know, looking and how the outreach in our governments and in Canada we do with other cultures, and some of the work that you're doing is very interesting and important. And what do you think would be one thing that should be focused on more in terms of collaboration between the Canadian and the Indian governments? What would you like to see
happen? That's very easy. What we need to do is pass the free trade deal as soon as possible. Your audience may not be aware, but India is one of Canada's biggest markets for soy and farm products exports, right? So farmers in Saskatchewan and the prairies are hurting because India is not an open market for them right now. And India is the fastest growing economy in the world. It's projected to grow at 5.9%. Everybody is 1%, 2%. So if we're not in that market, we are depriving ourselves of important trade. And important trade means if we're not in that trade business, we're depriving Canadians of jobs. So that's the most important issue in my viewpoint.
Well, thank you for joining me today. We had a great discussion, and thanks for joining me. It was great
Pleasure's
meeting
all
you.
mine.
And the VCalla show is a VCalla production. So until the next video, I'm Vincenzo Calla, signing out.